Hey, what's up everybody? Chris Souders, Cat Outdoors, and welcome to Bank Breakdown, where we scan a section of river, show you everything that's going on, and teach you what is under the water. All right, folks, so on this week's episode of Bank Breakdown, we'll be using the Lowrance Live HDS 12 to show everything, and we're on the Canal River. All right, folks, so to start with, whenever you pick a section of bank that you want to look at, one, you want to try to stay as straight with that bank as you possibly can. Now, we'll be using this handy dandy Sharpie to point things out on the screen so that the screen doesn't stop. Now, you guys can see we're going about 4 mile an hour, 4.2. 3 to 4.5 miles an hour is where I like to be. Our water temperature is 55. We're in about 30 foot of water. So as we come down through here, you can see we got a ledge right here on the inside. Here's the bottom of the ledge out here. This is the main section of river. We got a small tree right there. This is real hard bottom, and you can see that because of the collar return on your 2D. And we're just going to ease our way down through here. Like I said, we're going to keep that speed between 3 to 4.5 mile an hour, 4, something like that. Now you can see we got some small chunk rock out through here and some washed off bedrock out this direction. Now we got some big rock, big chunks through here. And this a lot of times will match the bank. We got a nice hump that comes up here, and just some really big rocks. It smooths off over here towards the bank, so there's a smoother section that goes up to the bank. Then we got this big pile of rock, nice drop off right here that we're coming off. I got a nice little fish right there on the back side of it, and you can see this is smooth or washed off style bedrock right in here. Some big rock on this ledge. Now right here you can see the shadow of it a little bit, but you got a big pile of rock, and then you got a small tree right there on the front side of that. You can see the root ball on this side really good, but it's actually on the outside edge of all those rocks. Another big pile of rock with a nice little drop off on the back side of it. Now this right here is the bottom of this ledge. So the bank comes out, and you can see where it starts to drop off, and it drops off, and this would be the trough or the bottom of that ledge going out into the main section of river. Just a lot of rock. This is very impressive as far as the amount of rock. There's just a humongous amount. Nice little slow rolling drop on the back side here. A lot of times you will find fish on this back side depending on how much current. Now with all this rock, we've been seeing a lot of rock. You can see that this tree that's mingled inside of this rock. Now I really like to find things like this. It gives the fish two things at once, you know, wood cover and a hard cover like this rock. So as you guys can see it as it's going off the screen, not real big, but a nice little find right there. Now this looks like the back side of all those rocks. Just another big pile, and things are starting to slowly kind of dissipate. And on the back side you can see a fish right here on our side imaging. Nice sized fish too. Smaller rock, we're getting into some smaller rock here, and like I said earlier, you know, a lot of this stuff will match what you guys see on the banks. If the bank looks real nasty and gnarly, a lot of times you'll find that same type of stuff out here. Now you can really see the defined ledge up against the bank here, and then as it rolls out you can see the trough, and this is just a nice ledge that we're working. Big tree that we're coming across right here. Now it's laying with a lot of other wood in here. This is a really nice find. This is something that you want to look for if you're searching for flatheads. This would be a good one. And look, right there, got some fish on it. And we got another pile of rock that goes into a slight depression, and you can see how that depression works that bank right here. A little bit of a washout with rock and some small wood inside of it as well. These little areas provide good places for fish to lay, like right in here, and get out of that current. And we just come across another small pile of rocks here, but right on the back side, what we was talking about, allows that fish to lay and get out of the current a little bit. You can see the fish laying right there on the back side, and we went directly across it, but it is laying right directly on the back side of all those small rocks, small boulders, tucked in there nice and neat and comfy out of the current. All right, folks, well, hopefully you enjoyed that little video. Hopefully that helped answer some questions, and hopefully you got some value out of it. If you did, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, God bless, tight lines, and we'll catch you on the water.